in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you something a little bit different. In today's video, I'm bringing you a top 5 worst zombie maps of all time. Now, I've never done anything like this, and I've never really even done zombies content, except for the few past streams I just did of Origins and, whatever. If you guys didn't know that already, I'm a huge zombies fan. This channel might consist of more of that. Depending on how the next few videos go. The way I base this list, how badly I wouldn't want to play it. So if someone came out to me and said, hey, how bad do you want to play Transit? Then, if I really don't want to play that map, it's on this list. So let's get into this. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have Zetsubou No Shima. Now, personally, on this map, I've only played it a couple times, so I don't have that much experience with it. But I've heard from plenty of people that this map is not very good. One of the only good things I've heard about this map is the weird wonder weapon thing with the skull. I'll put gameplay of it, it's fine. But I've heard from many people that this is one of the glitchiest maps. So this isn't really speaking for myself because I don't know how bad I wouldn't want to play it because I've only played it a few times. But I know in the community it's very, very disliked. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Die Rise. Now this map was the first DLC of Black Ops 2, and a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, were disappointed because they had Transit, one of the worst maps of all time, and then Die Rise right after that. Die Rise, it's an okay map, but my problem with it is that you have to wait around for everything. You go to the power, you have to sit there, you gotta wait for either Jug to come down or you can go up to the rooftop or whatever you're trying to do. So after you're done waiting for Jug or whatever you're trying to wait for, then most people would go up to the rooftop to camp there or do whatever they want. And my biggest problem with this map is the Pack-a-Punch. The Pack-a-Punch is really easy to get, but the problem is, if you put your gun in at the wrong time, then the elevator will just go, peace, and then just leave you, and your gun's gone that you spent forever getting, and you just wasted 5,000 points. And another thing, there's an elevator key, but it doesn't work. Why can't it be like Mob of the Dead? Once you get the Warden's key, you can open up basically the whole map. Why can't it be like that, so you get the elevator key, you can call whatever elevator down you want, whenever. I don't know, this map was a cool idea, but it just did not go well. Coming in at the number 3 spot, I have 5. Now this is really unfortunate for me to put this on the list because 5, as far as storyline and setting based, is up there for one of my favorite maps of all time. And that's because, it sounds so cool. You're the president fighting in the Pentagon, what's better than that? But the problem with this map is that it's really difficult. And it's not like Origins or Mob difficult, where, it's complex and you have to learn things to get better at the map. It's just the way that it's hard is so retarded. So you start up at the top room. First thing you're probably going to do is open a door to the MPL, which, can I just say, it has a terrible, terrible ammo count. Now after that, what you're going to have to do is go down to the second floor. And once you're in there, there's basically nothing you can do except go down to the bottom level to turn on power and get Jug in the box or whatever. And by the time you get down there, you've been buying so much ammo for your MPL or MP5, whatever you're getting, and opening so many doors that you barely have enough to even get down there. And once you're down there, you have to turn on power, and then you're probably just going to want to leave straight up because there's nothing down there. It's just creepy with blood everywhere. And once you get up, by that time, Pentagon Thief is probably going to come. He's going to take your MPL or whatever you have, and then you're back to square one, and you're buying a crappy MPL or MP5 again, and sitting there, and just doing that over and over again. Coming in at number 2, I have Transit. Now this is going to surprise a lot of people because a lot of people say it's the worst map of all time. But I kind of have a little bit of a defense for Transit. Now granted, this map is very hard, kind of like 5, just stupid hard. It's not a matter of skill, it's just gameplay aspects. But once you get everything set up, Pack-a-Punch open, Jug, whatever, it's actually pretty fun because, you can just roam around and destroy all the zombies, or you can go train in the tunnel or wherever you want to camp or whatever with your team. Prepare for a rant. So, you spawn into this area, and everything is just crap. The colors are dull, there's just fire everywhere, and you spawn in with zombies literally in front of you. So you build this little turbine. This turbine is supposed to be meant to open all the doors and all that. So you get your turbine, you go out, you get on the bus. Now, the bus is supposed to be what takes you around, what the main purpose of the map is. You go from area to area. Now, guess what's on the bus? It's not, an MP5 or a 74U. It's a B-23R. Now granted, the B-23R is a pretty good pistol. You should at least put a better gun in the bus if that's where you're going to be going the entire game. So you get on the bus, you buy the B-23R, and you're just fighting off the zombies until Ted, the bus driver, decides to leave. So then you go to the diner. The diner, pretty cool, but you have to open a door, get to box, and guess what? You're probably only going to get one box hit if you have a team of 4, so then you got to leave right when the bus leaves because, you know, Treyarch couldn't just add a feature where you hold X to start the bus. So once you get your gun, which is probably an SMR. So now we're going to the farm. The farm is a complete waste of space. Literally the only thing of importance there is the fridge, and most of the time when you're playing transit, you don't even have time to get a good gun in the fridge. So you're gonna get there, probably pick up some S12 or something, and then leave. Why would Treyarch even add the farm? It was just a huge waste of space. They couldn't put the fridge like in town or something where it would be important. They had to put it in the farm. So once you leave the farm, then you go to the power station. First, you have to buy a door to get into the downstairs bunker, and you gotta build the power, and then you gotta turn it on, and the door takes about 3 hours to open because that Avogadro asshole is sitting there not going up into the sky or whatever the hell he does. So then you're sitting there waiting for the door to open, and by the time it opens and you're outside, the bus is gone. So you know what you gotta do? You gotta run through the fog. Once you start running through the fog, guess what's in there? Denizens. So then you have to sprint through, knifing these little creatures that are a ripoff of the Nova Crawlers. Once you get through it, you get to the town. Now guess what's in the town? The bank and Pack-a-Punch. Now the bank, granted, is pretty cool, but there's no guns there. You can't buy anything off the wall. So most likely what you're going to want to do, get some money from the bank, buy a jug, and then go to Pack-a-Punch. So guess what you have to do for Pack-a-Punch? You got to go back to the bus station, you got to pick up another turbine. Once you have that, you got to either run through the fog or take the bus all the way back to the power station. You got to put it in front of this little door and then go back to the town and hope that it opens the door. Sometimes it doesn't even work. So if it doesn't work the first time, you're probably not going to want to try again. You're just going to want to slit your wrists and pour bath salts in. Now coming in at the number 1 spot is Origins. I'm just kidding. I would never do that to my baby Origins. But coming in at number 1 is Moon. Now this might surprise a lot of people, but I absolutely hate Moon. It is probably the most love-hate map of all time. I don't think I've ever met a single person who says, oh yeah, you know, Moon is alright. It's either, oh, I love Moon or I hate Moon. Now, Moon, you spawn in at Area 51, and it's pretty cool. If you get lucky, then Jug will spawn in, or Speed Cola. Now, let's be honest, we want Jug, not Speed. So then, you can knife a bunch of dogs and walkers to get Jug on round 1. Well, it's not even on round 1, you can get it before round 1 starts. So then you teleport to the Moon Station. Now, in there, you can pick up your PES suit, or else you'll die because you're on the moon. So now you're doing pretty good. You have Jug, and you can just now get Quick Revive. So now you open a door, and you start to go around the map, doing, you know, whatever you want to do. And then you run into the astronaut, and the astronaut grabs you and just smacks you with this little helmet, and then you scream at the top of your lungs, throw your controller, your mom comes and starts beating you. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took a while to get complete. If you want another video sound like this, just, you know, drop a comment, let me know below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
I don't belong.